G'day everyone and welcome to another episode on the RiverStyx server. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different. I'm here right now coming to you from the future. Well, not exactly the future. Technically I'm coming to you from today. But for the rest of the episode, I'm in the future now, if that makes sense. Anyway, the rest of this episode was basically filmed in the past. When I was still on my rental property, I've started filming two separate episodes for River Styx. Now the problem is that I never got a chance to finish those episodes because I had to move house and then we moved into a hotel and things just got a bit awkward and I didn't have access to my computer until today. So what I've done today is just so that you guys have some content as soon as possible. I've taken those two episodes and I'm mashing them together. So you're gonna have like essentially the start of two episodes pushed together to make one decent size episode. It might not be as fluent as my regular episodes, but please bear with me and please enjoy the content. And I'm going to have some proper content out to you as soon as I can. But for now, please enjoy. Oh, and one more thing. I'm in my new studio right now. Brand new acoustic panels, new microphone, everything's set up beautifully the way I like it in my own home. When all the rest of this was filmed, I was still in the rental, so it may sound a bit echoey and things like that. I am sorry, but this is what you can expect in the future, what you're hearing right now. So let's get into today's episode on Riverstyx. G'day everyone, and welcome to another episode on the Riverstyx server. So today we're starting once again in the shopping district for two very important reasons. Let me just go sleep. Much better. All right. Now, as I was saying, we're in the shopping district for two reasons. One is I'm just waiting for Billy to get on. She's not on just yet. She's on her way though. And we're going to be opening yet another store here. You can probably guess what it is judging by all the different colors and things like that. And the fact that we were just converting a whole ton of concrete in the last episode. So we're going to be opening up a concrete shop. That's going to be great. But another thing we need to do is we need to come in here and check on the redstone shop. Because I haven't been in here since we built it last week. And from what I've been told, I made quite a few diamonds. So let's have a quick look. Some note blocks, some target blocks. Oh, we might need to restock this some redstone lamps really soon. And we've got some observers. Let's go through these real quick. Not too bad. It's just over a stack and a half of diamonds. Alright, so most of that's all pretty much restocked now. I've restocked everything except for pretty much the redstone dust. This has actually been cleared out 3 times. I've restocked just the redstone dust in the last week twice. And then one of the guys on the server actually bought like 5 stacks of redstone blocks off me as well. So these are doing quite well. But anyway, other than that, the only other one that's not quite fully stocked is this. But I'll get that done shortly during the episode off camera. Now, while we're waiting for Billy Bob to come on and build the new concrete shop, let's head back to the base and let's get some housekeeping stuff done. Actually, before we go back to the base, let's just double check on the iron shop, see if we've sold anything in here. Iron hasn't really been selling. I think most people on the server have plenty of iron, and I sell it all pretty cheap. Anyway, I sold a iron golem head. That's nice. Sold some anvils. Now these are a good seller. There we go. So these ones we sell 2 stacks for a diamond, and as you can see, yeah, these ones always do quite well. The golden carrots. Gold sometimes sells, not today. And that's about it, except we do have this little area upstairs. I'm not sure if I've ever shown you guys this, but upstairs in the top of the iron shop, so you can see that's where we got the carrots. Basically, I've just got a couple of extra little things. So we got some ender pearls. Yep, cool. 1 diamond for 3 stacks. We got some crying obsidian, which we haven't sold any of for a little while. And obsidian, 3 diamonds for a stack, because obviously that's quite hard to get. So all up today, 2 stacks and 9. That's a pretty good haul, I think. I guess the only other thing we should really check is this little skull, which I mentioned in the last episode. This one, pretty much nothing sells in here anymore. We should just tear it down, but I mean, it's always good to have. Oh, okay, I lied. We sold a stack of bones. Now we're really going to head back to the base. So we're going to spend a lot of this episode just doing a bit of a tidy up in general of the base. There's a lot of stuff. We got this beautiful little trophy here, which is fantastic, but it's going to have to go because it doesn't fit in with the rest of the base. We've still got plenty of these signs hanging around. And the farmhouse is still all like messed up from Halloween. So we've got a lot of work to do, really. And it is going to take a bit of time to sort of get cleaned up, get rid of these leaves, get rid of the Halloween pumpkins, level off some areas like over here where we've got the water. This is obviously the wrong dirt in general. And we just got a bit of tidying up to do in general around the place. Lots of little things that need to be done. Even the tree farm over here, where you can see we've got some bamboo growing because I needed somewhere to grow bamboo. We've got a couple of random charge creepers, and it looks like we've even got a regular creeper with a charge creeper. Even looks like we've got a regular creeper with a charge creeper there. Now obviously these two don't have towers, none of these buildings have towers yet, and this one doesn't even have a proper storage system yet. At least the concrete one has a basic storage system. I do have bigger plans for the storage system of these two buildings, but I need the buildings first, and one of the big components I need to finish off a lot of these buildings is the concrete. And I need quite a lot, and that's the main reason I needed the actual concrete factory in the first place. So let's head back over here, and let's get this farmhouse finally sorted out as an actual functioning farmhouse, because this should have been done in the first few episodes, and then I got sidetracked, a few other things happened, and long story short, well, we just never really got it done. Let's start off by digging up this bit of garden, get the farmhouse as an actual farmhouse, growing crops. Alright, the house has been all cleared up. I've still got signs and things like that everywhere. I haven't really gotten around to cleaning all those up yet. It's all just the ones about me starving, really. But I'll get to those afterwards. So for now, what we're going to do is we're going to start off by working on this house and making it into an actual farmhouse. He needs to have some crops. He needs to have a farm. It's not really a farmhouse without a farm. And at the moment, it's just a house with, well, nothing really. And there is a little bit of tidying up and he's doing the inside as well. So let's get stuck into that, and I'll see you in just a moment. Alright, so we figured out this area that the farm's going to end up in, which is this whole sort of big area here. So this is still going to be the remainder of the farmhouse. Comes out here to a little bit of the ocean. Now I've basically re-terraformed this. You can tell like that's the natural sort of terraforming over there, and then that's what I've done over here. You can see it looks like a lot tidier and things like that. If we come up a bit higher, you can see that it sort of still follows the shape of the ground. It just looks a little bit nicer and cleaner than that does. So what we're going to be doing now is we're actually going to start putting in some crops out the front here and out the back here. So this is going to look like a big farm out here. And then out the front, it's going to look just like a, like a nice little garden. You've got to think, they're going to be sitting out here or upstairs there. And then we're looking out over the ocean. And this is going to be their nice little bit of a garden. So they've got fences that sort of close them off completely from the rest of the city. And they've also got this area down here. Now, I haven't decided which side yet. I'll sort of figure that out on stream. I'm about to start streaming. More or less, we're going to just have a look at... there'll be I'm thinking maybe we'll do like a little bit of a footpath that'll come down here. Maybe down this side here. And we'll come down, we'll build a little jetty out. And then this will be where he can dock his boat. These two here, we're not going to get rid of them just yet. They've been in this boat for about 6 months. And we're just going to leave them in there because... you just never know when you might need a couple of pillagers. Alright, so now I'm going to start my stream, and I'm going to basically get all this hopefully done in this stream. I will time-lapse it as well, so you guys will probably see a short time-lapse, but this will be done over several hours of stream. So, I'll see you shortly. Editing Sim here. As I said at the start, this episode is going to be a little bit broken up. Turns out I didn't actually record the time-lapse, or I did and I've lost it, I'm not entirely sure. We will come back to this at the end of the episode. What we're going to do now is we're going to go to the start of the second episode that I mentioned that I had recorded. And then at the end of it, we'll do a bit of a tour of it all. So we're starting off today's episode over here in between the hospital and the sugarcane farm. Now, this is basically the main road here. We've got this little bit of a laneway that sort of goes around, goes up, goes around, comes back down. This is basically like a loop for the ambulances to come in. They sort of enter on this side, go around, they park there, unload their patient, and then they exit through here. Or at least that's kind of the idea. Later on down the track, once we finish off the outside of the hospital, we're going to also build a couple of ambulances along here just waiting, and it's going to look really good once we sort of breathe some life into the city. But for now, right in this spot here, we're going to be building a sheep farm. So Billy Bob and I both need some sheep. We'll both need some wool. It's been quite a while. We still don't have a proper wool farm between us. So we've basically decided we're going to start here and build a nice sheep farm. It's going to be 8 sheep per layer. It's basically going to be 1 sheep on every one of these blocks, more or less. That's just like a little bit of a marker for us. And once we get this in, it's just going to go up layer by layer by layer. and it's going to be a nice tall building. It might even end up being slightly taller than that one. We're not 100% sure just yet. So let's go meet up with Billy and let's get this done. So while I wait for Billy to hop online, I'm just going to get all this ready to go. And then I'm going to jump straight into a quick time lapse. Now this time lapse is going to be filmed on live stream, which would already have happened by now. So if you want to catch me on a live stream, go to twitch.tv/AusCrafterSim and you'll be able to catch me on those. But now I'm going to have to go and do my live stream, and I'll be back after the live stream, which for you will only be a few seconds, but for the live stream will be a few hours. And hopefully by then we'll have a completed sheep farm. We'll be right back. Editing sim here again. So I'm a bit of a derp and I simply just haven't recorded anything beyond that for that episode. It's really terrible. Simply put, I can't now show you how that farm looks until next episode. And the reason is I've actually already started recording the next episode. And that included building a tower around this thing, which is a part of that episode. What I can tell you is it looks great. So let's go back to the farm. Let's go back to today, and I'm going to record some clips that are going to show you around what's been done in the farm, and we'll look at the sheep farm in the next episode. I'll see you then. So here we are, back in today. And as you can see, we have a farm. The excavator is gone. That was the first thing that we did. We had to get rid of the excavator, unfortunately. And then we got some crop farms here. Now, these aren't for us to use. These are just literally here for the view of it all. Now, I am trying not to look to my right, because while I'm filming this, there's actually a spoiler off to the right, so I can't look that way, unfortunately. But I can look this way. So, let's just... It's going to be a little bit awkward. I told you that at the start of the episode. This is going to be a bit all over the place. So, the farmer has a nice walk down this path here. These were going to be apple trees. That's probably not going to happen now. It was just way too hard. What I can show you is this. We did have a few of these armor stands, and they basically got we've made some apples and visible armor stands. Look, it was okay. You can see this floating. They didn't work out great. I'm probably just going to get rid of those. Behind me, there's basically a mirror of what you see over here. We've got some different farms. All right, we've got some different pens. This is the cow pen. You've got some cow poop on the floor. Over here, you've got some sheep. Again, more sheep poop on the floor. Here, you got a big horse pen. And we've got lots of horse poop. Billy Bob Turkey is the stable hand. So, I might have to have words with her and ask her why she's not cleaning up her poop. Well, hang on. Not her poop. The horse's poop. That's not Billy's poop. Well, I hope it's not Billy's poop. And I just realised I'm wearing the wrong skin. You're going to learn more about that in the next episode. Oh, what a derp. All right, this is clearly my worst episode yet. We will get there. We will get better. Now, at the front here, you'll notice all the Halloween decorations are gone. Interior, it's still Halloween. Okay, let's not ask. Oh, and someone's even made a hole. That's really lovely of them. I'm so happy. Halloween still works, I hope. Oh, someone's broken it. Okay, Halloween door's broken, but it is what it is. Now, out the front here, we've got a garden. We still need to put a little dock down, and we need to still do a footpath. But as you can see, they now have a nice little garden. Let's have a little fly away and have a look, without giving any spoilers. Everywhere I turn, there's spoilers. But as you can see, there's a nice little garden leading up to the house. I could only do that fly by in Zoom so that I didn't give any spoilers. Oh, jeez. Okay. Now, we are going to put some footpaths out here as well, although I don't want to use this path block here. What I want to use, that's part of the farm below, and I'm making holes that I cannot fill. Let's just stop poking holes, hey? So, basically, oh, I'm doing so bad. And on this side, without showing you anything, we've got chickens and we've got pigs. Now, there is a bit of area out here where we can put, like, you know, like a small patio table or something like that out here for the farmers just to sit down, have a drink, have something to eat, things like that. Hey, you get down from there, mister. And then, of course, there's still this area under here, and there's this whole front area. So we'll do something nice out here for the farmer later on. But sadly, I did run out of time for that. I also have run out of time for the rest of this episode. As I mentioned, I'm recording this in the future compared to the rest of those videos. It's very hard to explain, but essentially, we are moving home, or we have moved home now, but when I started this episode, we were moving out of our rental and moving into our home. There was about a 2-month gap, 2 months, where I had absolutely no recording, no access to my computer or anything like that. We're back. We are back, and we're going to come back really hard. So thank you so much for bearing with me through this very all over the place episode. I promise that the episodes will be normal from now, and I can guarantee that you are going to be blown away with the next episode. It is going to be a big, epic sim return, and I've got to keep looking down because I don't want to give away spoilers. Because I've already started recording it. See, you're getting a little bit of a sneak preview in the exclusive preview in the corner there. Now I got yep, okay. Let's stay on this side of the house. It's safer over here, and I will see you guys in the next episode. See you later.